this smoky room, candlelight flickering low. The clock strikes midnight, slow and deep, like my woe. Whiskey whispers on my lips, a trace of burning rye. I pen down letters to my fire under a storm-laden sky. Oh, these letters to my fire now tonight, they dance with the flames, blue and bright. My heart spills over ink and tear in this silent room where my secrets hide. Once laughter echoed here, where shadows now play. Your ghost in the corner where you used to sway. Her melody lingers, bitter and sweet, in these letters where our past and pain meet. Oh, these letters to my fire now tonight, they dance with the flames, blue and bright. My heart spills over ink and tear collide in this silent room where my secrets hide. The rain taps at the window, a rhythmic, mournful tune. Each drop a memory, fading too soon. Here in the glow, your face I almost see, in the smoke and the mirrors where you walked away from me. These letters to my fire now tonight, softly burning out the last of the light. I'm letting go with each word I write, in the ashes left by our last goodnight. A whisper of love, a candle's soft fade. In the quiet, my heart finds a new serenade. In the flicker of a candle, shadows dance on tired walls. Silent echoes fill the room where laughter used to call. Velvet night wraps around me in a smoky whispered hug. Old vinyl spins a memory on the player, slow and snug. Here come those whispers of nostalgia, rustling through the fallen leaves. A melody the sigh of the evening breeze, tasting tears of yesterday, with every sip of this old whiskey glass, whispers of nostalgia again in every shard of broken glass. Was it something in the way the autumn rain kissed the streets, or the way the thunder spoke when our old song skipped a beat? Promises like falling stars, too bright to ever last, now just empty chairs and echoes in the corners of the past. Here come those whispers of nostalgia, rustling through the fallen leaves, a melody of the past in the sigh of the evening breeze, tasting tears of yesterday, with every sip of this old whiskey glass, whispers of nostalgia again in every shard of broken glass. Can you hear it? That slow jazz from the bar down the lane, a piano bleeding blues, as if it knows my pain, every note a memory, a dance of lights and shadows, morning our yesterdays in the quiet of the shallow. Oh, those whispers of nostalgia, haunting every lonely night, a gentle ghostly waltz under the moon's soft light, holding on to shadows as the world whispers goodbye, whispers of nostalgia again, where old dreams lie, whispers fade out softly like a candle's last lone sigh. In the corners of a smoky bar, under dim and moody hues, the echoes of my solo steps, the rhythm of my blues. Candlelight flickers like the pulse of this weary haunted room. Whiskey whispers softly, casting shadows, casting gloom under the silent room in blue, where my heartache lies in wait. Memories hang on the walls, love turned to spite and hate. Every glass reflects a story, every note a broken vow under the silent room in blue is where I'm living now. sighs to the moon. What changed is lost in whispers, in the ice that clinks alone. Your ghost, just another shadow. The bar stool still feels like home. Under the silent room in blue, where my heartache lies in wait. Memories hang on the walls. Love turned to spite and hate. Every glass reflects a story, every note a broken vow. Under the silent room in blue, I'm lost where love disavowed. Oh, this silent room knows the weight of tears, holds the coldness of my deepest fears. Here's where you promised the moon and stars. Now I nurse my wounds and tennis scars. Under the silent room in blue, soft echoes start to fade. Whispers turn to silence in the bed of sorrow laid. With every fading candle, with every closing door. Under the silent room in blue, love's echo haunts no more. Oh, in the flicker of a candle, shadows dance on tired walls. Silk smooth whiskey whispers from the glass where darkness falls. My breath catches the summer storm, old perfume in the rain. Sitting here in this lonely bar, nursing the refrain. Under the empty promises tonight, heart hanging heavy with the stars so out of sight. Each syllable you spoke now, fading into the blue. Under the empty promises, I'm lost without you. The clock hands crawl to midnight, but time has slipped away. Since laughter filled these vacant rooms, since night replaced the day. You promised forever in the echo of my dreams. Now I'm sipping on the silence, bursting at the seams. Under the empty promises tonight, heart hanging heavy with the stars so out of sight. Each syllable soul's wrapped in the cool wind, out of fire. Every whispered love, now a quiet cry through. Under the empty promises, I'm still loving you. Softly, softly fading out of view. In this dim lit room, where shadows sway and play, velvet curtains hide the echoes of the day. A single candle burns, flickering my name. I'm swaying to a tune that whispers old heartache. Glass in hand, ice melting like the time. Underneath the whispers of an old familiar rhyme, I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning in the silence of stories untold. The clock strikes deep, my soul to keep in the arms of a memory so bitter, so sweet. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone. These twilight melodies, my heart's quiet moan. Once laughter filled these walls, a bright warming glow. Now shadows dance to the rhythm of my woes. Your echoes linger like the scent of sweet perfume in the swirl of smoke and spirit. You're the presence in the room. Where did we lose the step? Where did the music go? Left me in this waltz with the night as my bow. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning in the silence of stories untold. The clock strikes deep, my soul to keep. note, a beat, a part of your refrain. The streetlight casts a golden glow, a distant stage. I'm the lone dancer in the spotlight of my cage. If these tears could speak, what tales they tell of a love that danced too close to the edge, then fell. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning neath the whispers of what we've known. The clock strikes deep, my soul to weep in the arms of the night where all my secrets keep. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, in the echo of a sigh, in the chill of the unknown, softly fading like the candle's last glow, dancing with midnight blues alone.
And I told her, when I saw Done With You in Silence.
In the dim glow of the corner booth, we sat on vinyl, spinning soft blue, just like that. Your eyes, they wandered far beyond the fading light. My heart knew, oh it knew, something wasn't right. Ice melting in our glasses, untouched in that silence. Baby, I felt so much when I saw Done With You in Silence. It was a quiet storm, brewing defiance. Every unspoken word, a tear in my whiskey. You leaving in whispers, oh so briskly. In the hush of our goodbye, I found my voice. But darling, I was never given a choice. You spoke with sighs and I replied in glances. Around us, life moved, took its chances. Your smile, once my sunshine after the rain, turned into cloud shadow in my pain. The music played on a haunting melody, a reminder of what will never again be. When I saw Done With You in Silence, it was a quiet storm, brewing defiance. Every listening to the echoes of your distant tones. The night wraps around me like your old embrace. In every corner I still search for your face. This bar, these songs, they all know my blues. How I loved, how I lost, how I let you choose. When I saw done with you in silence, I felt my soul split in its reliance. Every unspoken word, a tear in my whiskey, you leaving in whispers, oh so briskly. In the quiet of our parting, I learned to pray for a dawn where love doesn't slip away. Oh, in the silence, when I saw done with you, in the silence, that's when I knew. In this dim lit room where shadows sway and play, velvet curtains hide the echoes of the day. A single candle burns, flickering my name. I'm swaying to a tune that whispers old heartache. Glass in hand, eyes melting like the time. Underneath the whispers of an old familiar rhyme, I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning in the silence. A story is untold. The clock strikes deep, my soul to keep in the arms of a memory so bitter, so sweet. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone. These twilight melodies, my heart's quiet moan. Once laughter filled these walls, a bright, warming glow. Now shadows dance to the rhythm of my woes. Your echoes linger like the scent of sweet perfume in the swirl of smoke and spirit. You're the presence in the room. Where did we lose the step? Where did the music go? Left me in this waltz with the night as my bow. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning in the silence of stories untold. The clock strikes deep, my soul to keep in the arms of a memory so bitter, so sweet. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone. These twilight melodies, my heart's quiet moan. Oh, the rain taps like a slow drum on the pane. Each drop a note, a beat, a part of your refrain. The streetlight casts a golden glow, a distant stage. I'm the lone dancer in the spotlight of my cage. If these tears could speak, what tales they tell of a love that danced too close to the edge, then fell. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, spinning neath the whispers of what we've known. The clock strikes deep, my soul to weep in the arms of the night where all my secrets keep. I'm dancing with midnight blues alone, in the echo of a sigh, in the chill of the unknown, softly fading like the candle's last glow. Dancing with midnight blues alone.
There it was, in the twilight's gentle blush, my heart a flickering flame under the fading rush. Whiskey on my breath, a prayer in the smoky air. Old wood creaking, life stories in every chair. When I saw my fire now at dusk, oh, it burned so low. A shadow of the bright blaze, once all I did know. Each ember, a whisper of you, dancing away in the cooling touch of night where memories lay. We danced once under the moon's watchful eyes, laughter mingling with the stars under velvet skies. Then morning came,
harsh light with truth in tow. Your silhouette vanished with nowhere else to go. When I saw my fire, now at dusk, oh, it burned so low. A shadow of the bright blaze, once all I did know. Each ember, a whisper of you, dancing away in the cooling touch of night, where memories lay. Now the bar's half empty, just ghosts keeping time. Your voice echoes softly in the clink of ice and lime. Rain taps at the window, a rhythm to my blues. All these roads I've wandered, they always lead to you. When I saw my fire, now at dusk, it's barely a glow. Faint as your footsteps in the new fallen snow. But still it whispers in the cold wind sigh. A love that won't quite die as long as I try. A soft fade, like the day into night. Lingering, lingering. A soft fade, like the day into night. I saw rented the song The Track and TV by John Minnie the Charl and record na comedian called My File and Whale. lights of a corner bar, where shadows mingle like old friends. I sip on bourbon, thick and slow, while my heart pretends the air is laced with jazz and tales of what could have been. Under the moon's watchful light, where my ghost within. Here I am, on the edge of love that faded in smoke. Every whisper in the dark, a tender heart it broke. The night wraps around me a familiar velvet cloak, in the remnants of a fire where once old flame spoke. You were the laughter over clinking glass that echo in the night, dance beneath the starless sky, holding on too tight. But morning came with silence, bitter and concise, leaving only the scent of smoke and a chill that wouldn't think twice. Here smoke, every whisper in the dark, the tender heart it broke. The night wraps around me a familiar velvet cloak, in the remnants of a fire where once old flame spoke. Streets where our stories were spun, underneath the weeping willows, away from the sun. With every step, the rain whispers, what's done is done. Yet in every drop I see your face, and my tears, they run. So here I stay, on the edge of love that faded in smoke. Each whisper in the shadows, how softly they provoke. The night holds me close in its gentle smoky yoke, as I listen to the silence where our old love spoke. On the edge of love, darling, that faded in smoke.
When I saw ashes to armor, still beneath that weeping sky, my heart held on to the ruins where our love used to lie. Each ember burning softly, a testament of will. In the ashes I found armor, but all my Time slipped through my fingers like smoke through open doors. The night you turned and walked away, my world turned cold and stark. Every sip of sorrow, tracing outlines of our shores, left me drifting, a lonely vessel in the dark. When I saw ashes to armor still beneath the endless gray, I wrapped myself in echoes where our past began to fade. With every breath a memory, with every silence a thrill. In the ashes I built armor, where my soul stands still. As the candles flicker out, I'm armored but alone, whispering to the shadows, turning heart again to stone. Barstool whispers in a dim lit corner, flickering shadows dress the walls. My heart ticks slow like a lone piano, playing blues under the rainfall's calls. Here in this quiet, smoky haven, where ghosts and bourbon softly speak, each sip stirs echoes of memories craven in the arms of the love I seek. In the arms of echoes, my heart beneath the smoke, every breath a memory of love that once spoke. Now it's just the whisper of my voice in the glass, in the arms of echoes, where true loves never last. The night grew colder as you turned to leave, footsteps fading like a worn-out song. I reached for the warmth you took from my sleeve, found nothing but the night long and long. We danced in dreams on this dusty floor. Your shadow still sways, but I dance alone. Love's sweet melody, now a haunting lore. In the smoke, your presence is etched in stone. In the arms of echoes, my heart beneath the smoke, every breath a memory of love that once spoke. true loves never last. Oh, this smoky bar knows my silent cries, hears the crack in every note I sing. Rain taps a rhythm of soft goodbyes to the love and pain that the past does bring. Hold me tight, oh ghostly echo, in a dance just one more time. Under the dim lights, let my tears flow for a love that was once all mine. In the arms of echoes, my whispers fade away. In the smoke where my old heart sways, just the echo of my voice in the glass. In the arms of echoes, where nothing's meant to last. In the arms of echoes, where everything's past. Gentle and slow, a soft echo, fading fast.
In the glow of a lone street light's kiss, underneath the weeping willow mist, my voice a quiet, trembling shade, where the secrets of my heart stay. This old town, these cobblestone echoes carry the tales I told to the shadow. Whispers of what I couldn't say alone, buried in the night's deep narrow. Each word a drop of pain I've known, turning my heart's river narrow. Oh, how the moon heard my silent pleas, dancing with my lonely whispered blue. There was laughter once in these haunted halls. Your touch lingered like summer before the fall. But the change came swift, a storm unseen, left me with could have beens and broken dreams. Now every glass of whiskey, every slow jazz tune is a bitter reminder under the cold eye of the moon. Whispers of what I couldn't say alone, as I drowned in the whispers of the unknown. Here in the silence after the crowd has gone, I find your shadow in each fading song. The night grows old, as do the tales we tell, but some words linger where they fell. If these old walls could speak, they'd say your name, a haunting refrain, a flickering flame, whispers of what I couldn't say alone, soft as the night they caress my soul. Each word a drop of pain I've known, leaving scars that never truly hold. Oh, may the dawn forgive what night has shown in the whispers of what I couldn't say alone. In the dim light of a corner booth, velvet shadows play, whiskey breath, a faint piano from across the way. My heart hums along a tune, once danced tonight till day. But here in silence I sway alone, where your ghost dares to stay. Oh, I'm dancing with love through time no more, spinning round memories that cut to the core. Every step without you, every silent flow, I dance with love through time. Oh, but love's left so. We burn like midnight oil, our flame kissed the sky, but stars that burn so fiercely, oh, they're doomed to die. Your words once whispered sweetly, now echo a goodbye. In the echoes of our laughter lies the reason why. Yes, I'm dancing with love through time no more, turning in the void where you adore. Each move echo a love that once soared, dancing with love through time. Oh, love's no more. Underneath that old street lamp, I remember your face, raindrops mingled with tears, love's tender embrace. The seasons shift and candles weep, time won't replace the empty chair, the untouched glass, your missing trace. So I'm dancing with love through time no more. In the silent ballroom, as my heart implores, softly, deeply sore. In the faded glow of a corner booth I sit, glass of whiskey and candles lit. Your shadow dances on the smoky walls. In this jukebox light, your memory calls. Silence speaks where your laughter used to echo. In a room full of ghosts where the night winds bellow. These letters to where you belong in my mind are stained with the tears from the eyes you left behind. Written on pages of blues, each line a sigh. You're the melody lost in the rain, the unspoken goodbye. The night you left, the stars refused to shine. My heart kept searching for a sign. In every glass I see your reflections traced, but it's just a fleeting image I can't embrace. The clock ticks on, but time stands still. A love that once was, now time can't fill. These letters to where you belong in my mind are stained with the tears from the eyes you left behind. Written on pages of blues, each line a sigh. You're the melody lost in the rain, the unspoken goodbye. Oh, how the rain whispers your name through the weeping willows. I hear your claim. In the depths of the night I reach for you, but grasping the air is all I do. Whiskey numbs, but the heart knows you're the song I needed, the verse that froze. These letters to where you belong in my mind echo through the years, through the spaces undefined. Written on pages of blues with my soul's cry. You're the ghost in the fall, the whisper of why. You're the ghost in the fall, the whisper of why. whispers float where shadows lie. Old piano playing softly in the gloom. Bar stool tales fill up the room. Each note a memory steeped in blue. In the heart of night, my thoughts turn to you. By the light of buried truths in my mind, your words like ghosts trailing behind. In the echo of the old church bells, underneath your spell, where my heart still dwells. The rain tapped out our rhythm on the glass. Our lover's story written, never meant to last. Whiskey lips and promises that burn so sweet left a smoky trace where our paths meet. You pull the stars down, made the night our home, then slipped through the dawn, left me all alone. By the light of buried truths in my mind, your words like ghosts trailing behind. In the echo of the old church bells, underneath your spell, where my heart still dwells. Now the clock ticks past midnight's embrace. I'm haunted by the longing in your face. In every glass I see your eyes aglow. Why you left the night refused to show. By the light of buried truths in my mind, your love a melody forever entwined. In the silence after old church bells, here in the shadows where my quiet heart swells. By the light of those truths, in a slow soft fade, in the heart of the night, where my dreams are laid.
Okay.
In this dim lit room where shadows dance, underneath the whisper of a tired fan, I sit by the window, glass in hand, watching rain sketch sorrow on the land. Old oak creaks like it feels my bones, each crack a story of love long gone. In the arms of farewell still, I hold the memories that time can't kill. Love's last dance, a ghost in my mind. Your silhouette fades, but never quite dies. Oh, these quiet nights are too loud to bear. In the arms of farewell still, I'm lost in despair. We laughed in the glow of a neon sign, promises made in the heat of the night. But dawn came quick with a cruel light, and your shadow slipped out of my life. Now every sip burns like whiskey does, bitter and sweet, the pain of what was. In the arms of farewell still, I hold the memories that time can't kill. Love's last dance, a ghost in my mind. Your silhouette fades, but never quite dies. Oh, these quiet nights are too loud to bear. In the arms of farewell still, I'm lost in despair. Candle flickers, I see your face in the flame, in the smoke, in my heart's quiet ache. This room's filled with the echoes of our laughter. Now every night feels like chapters of disaster. Where did we lose the thread? Where did it end? Oh, the hardest tales are the ones you can't mend. In the arms of farewell still, I cradle the whispers that the night wind spills. Love's last glance, a shadow in my dreams, a quiet departure. Nothing's as it seems. Oh, these silent echoes, they haunt my every sphere. In the arms of farewell still, I find you here, disappearing year by year. In the arms of farewell, I hold you dear.
On the edge of a candle's last breath, the room's filled with the scent of old bourbon and jazz, echoes of heels on a lonesome rain-slick street. My heart waits on the edge of midnight's repeat. Oh, the midnight blues still whisper your name. Under the moonlight, my regrets catch a flame. Every tick of the clock, love slips past like a ghost on the edge of midnight. Your memory haunts me the most. Used to be left in the warmth of your gaze. Now there's just silence in the after hours haze. A glass raised to lips of my broken vows. The night air carries the whispers of our once sacred vows. Oh, the midnight blues still whisper your name. Under the starlight, my sorrows refrain. Every tick of the clock, my spirit just rolls on the edge of midnight. Your shadow hosts my goal. Here in the dim light, I find no respite. The clock strikes, another loveless night awaits. Is it the whiskey or tears that taste so bitter as I dance alone to the tune of our old sweet litter? Oh, the midnight blues still whisper so true. In the soft glow, my heart's still reaching for you. Each tick of the clock, love's echo softly boast on the edge of midnight. In the blues I find your ghost on the edge of midnight. In the blues I hold you. In a smoky room where shadows dance on the wall, moonlight spills on an old oak floor. This whiskey's bitter in a glass stained with time, where echoes haunt every corner's lore. When I saw buried truths in silence, my heart wept alone with the night. Each whisper secret in the dark.
unspoken, now just ghosts in my mind. Your words, they linger like a haunting melody. In the hush, what's lost is what I find. When I saw buried truths in silence, my heart wept alone with the night. Each whisper secret in the dark, revealed in the candle's flickering light. Rain taps softly against the cold window pane. Memories, they flood the storm inside me. Rages in the thunder's roll. I call out your name. Trapped on this lonely stage of countless ages. When I saw buried truths in silence, I cradled my pain, a soft sorrowed embrace. Those quiet remnants fading in the dim, leaving just shadows I cannot erase. Candlelight flickers on a worn out wooden floor. Whiskey breath, a shadow at the door. Echoes of laughter like a song long gone. In this hollow room where the night drags on, staring through the smoke, memories begin. I'm back in the arms of ghosts of the past again. Oh, these silent whispers in the air, dancing slow to the music of despair. Each sip of sorrow, age like wine in the arms of ghosts that won't let me decline. Heart wrapped in chains of silken pain, lost in the arms of ghosts of the past again. Once this heart beat in rhythm, fearless and bold. Now it trembles under stories untold. Your promises like leaves fell overnight, where autumn kissed and turned them blind. Here in this bar under the wheel again. Rain taps like fingertips against the glass, reminding me of time's relentless past. Your face a blur, these eyes no longer see, but in the depths of night you come to me. A specter of love or a shade of what's been slain, holding me close, then gone like the rain. Oh, these silent whispers, soft and clear, humming gently to the falling tears. Each sip of sorrow, now my closest friend, in the arms of ghosts, where all things blend, heart freed in the echoes of their sweet refrain, fading in the arms of ghosts of the past again. In the arms of ghosts of the past again. In the corner of a dim-lit bar, where shadows laying thick, velvet whispers stir the air, where memories stick. Candlelight flickers on a tear that finds its silent way down the cheek of broken dreams at the closing of the day. Under the silent room in silence, where my heartache sings, beneath the boards and behind the walls, where my sorrows cling, echoes of your laughter, now just whispers in the gloom, every note a story told. Under the silent room, the night you walked away, the rain played a mournful tune. The world turned its cold shoulder under a bitter moon. Here in this sequestered spot, I nurse my glass of rye, holding on to the ghost of love that refuses to die. Under the silent room in silence, where my heartache sings, beneath the boards and behind the walls, where my sorrows cling, echoes of your laughter, now just whispers in the gloom, every note a story told. Under the silent room, all the chairs are all up and the lights dim down low. I'm trapped in the weave of the soft piano's flow, a solitary singer with a voice worn thin, bleeding out the melody of what could have been. stormy shades I serenade our wind. Echoes growing softer as the night welcomes the dawn. A melody of memory in the silence carries on. Under the silent room silence, now I'll softly fade, leaving just an echo of the love songs that we made.